Are you still rapping? Yeah, nigga ain't ruling. Hoes in the back and we acting like we know them. Don't know how to act, so a nigga had to show them. Grabbing on her ass with her girl yelling, go friend, go friend, go friend, go in, go in.
Enjoy.
Peace to the planet, peace to the earth, peace to the gods. It's your boy Motivational Matt.
Amanda, aka A. Medine.
And this is your boy Christopher Moy, and today we rolling with.
I'm sorry, it gets me again. Like, he look like he outside in the cold moving with the fucking hot chocolate.
Nah, y'all seen Friday, right? So I remember when Smokey was in Craig's house. After they got high, they was eating marshmallows and drinking the Kool-Aid.
I thought it was a peasant in the street asking for more water.
Nah, you know what I mean? But still, keep yourself warm. But you already know what it is. It's your boy RB King, a.k.a. Mr. Spliffendale, a.k.a. Tony Spark, a.k.a. Smoke. And I am the host of the Smoking Words podcast. Also, the owner and CEO of Punchline Punch. And, I got my music out there. That's my stage name, RB King. So I'm doing a whole bunch of everything right now.
Okay.
RB, just drop the drop.
And for some of y'all who don't know, Chris and BJ actually was featured on his show. And he does help with our podcast. Definitely big inspiration. So.
Yeah, big consultant vibes over here with the Fun with Friends podcast, Rolling with Friends podcast. You know what I mean?
We do be having fun.
So those are details that we're going to get into much later. But until then, Mr. Spliffendale, we have a game that we play every episode, more like a theme that we run with, which is called Toxic But True, and we read out statements that may not or may relate to you.
All right.
Are you down?
I'm super down.
So we're going to take some turns picking some Toxic But Trues out of this cup, and we're going to read them out, and if you agree with it, you got to take a sip. If you don't, you can let it rock.
I've been sipping already, so let's get it.
Yes. A few of us have been doing other things already.
Listen, man.
My head's getting hot.
BJ over
it's
here.
Hot, mama, hot.
The team. I already got some shit rolled, but we going to say that for after. You know what I mean?
All right, so here we go. Toxic But True, you know it's you.
That's the theme song.
I just started running with it because it felt good when I first said it. So I was like, I'm doing that now.
Let's get it.
Oh, you ripping the paper.
Some people be for fun, some for life. Learn that.
I don't know if that's toxic, but it's definitely true. It's definitely true.
Yeah, that's
some
true.
people be for fun.
And some people be for life.
That's definitely toxic because some people don't even be knowing they for fun. They be thinking they for life.
That's what they thinking. I don't mean
exactly.
They don't mean that's toxic.
That's what creates the toxicity in that situation. When you have people who don't know what they're here for.
Who don't know their lane.
That's why it's good to always lead your life with intention. So if you got somebody here for fun, but you moving like they here for life, then you doing them a disservice. That's when the situation becomes toxic. But that's a true statement. That's not even off the rip toxic, but true statement.
That wasn't toxic.
Like dead ass. Some people are here for fun. Some people are here for life.
I agree.
But make sure you have some fun while you living your life.
Don't be toxic.
You know what I mean?
Let them know it's for fun. Y'all don't let them know.
But sometimes you don't know. Maybe it wasn't for fun in the beginning. Then you learned life and then found out they was for fun.
I mean, we live in a very don't ask, don't tell society. People be going with the vibes, be going where the wind blows.
Well, I'm asking.
You know what I mean?
So what's one thing that tells you a person's for fun? Like, how do you know the difference? Like, this one is for fun, this one's for life. If it don't align
with mine, then well, this ain't no for life shit. We're gonna get what we gotta get out the way.
I think
and for fun don't always just mean like party or sex for y'all just thinking like, oh, this don't gotta mean man relationship. It can mean guy and guy, like no homo, pause. Like you got people that's for life, your homies for life, then you got people that you gotta handle business with, then it's gone. You got people that might be just your party friends.
That's a fact.
More friends with benefits.
Some shit is situational or like, you know what I mean, environmental.
Exactly.
Maybe I'm just cool with you at work, but we don't hang out nowhere else.
We don't. We have nothing else in common besides work.
I also think anything that falls under non-reliable, non-consistent is considered fun. right? Because
Non-reliable and non-consistent, that's fun. That's not fun.
No, when it's fun, right?
Like
you can't
date a person for fun.
But what I'm saying is, when it's fun, you can't hold a person can't be accountable for those things.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say it falls under the jurisdiction of
What if
fun.
you catch feelings though?
So
Then it's not fun no more.
It's for life.
but I feel like when you catch feelings, that's when you learn the lesson. Because if one person catches feelings and then try to make it concrete with the next person or whatever, right? If they're not with that, then maybe to them they was having fun, and maybe you wasn't. So it is two different playing fields.
You gotta respect that.
Next TBT though.
Sure. Next TBT. A man that learns your body is dangerous, motherfucker. Let's say a man or a woman, since we got men here. A man or a woman that learns your body is a dangerous motherfucker.
I don't know nothing about that, but yeah, vice versa, I guess.
What? Yo, get the fuck out of here.
Nah, fuck that.
Now this nigga BJ friend on camera.
You
friend on camera.
If she knows
You know your body, I'm pretty sure.
Nigga said, I don't know nothing about that.
No, he said a man. That's why I said I don't know nothing about
That's why I
that.
said a man or a woman that learns your body.
Nigga, shut up, nigga. You know it's.
Because if a woman,
I don't know nothing
I
about
feel
that.
like if a woman know your body, she could kind of get her way with
That's
you.
a
Like,
fact. She's a guzzler.
not the guzzler.
BJ, so you don't agree with that, BJ?
I took a sip. I agree.
Oh.
I agree.
Oh, right. I haven't
And
been taking any sips.
your body don't mean sex, because I like food.
That's a fact.
And when you think about body
That's
too,
a fact.
when you think about body, it's also body language. Because some people start to switch up. Now all of a sudden you wearing all this nice, sexy clothes to work. Like I know you. I know what the fuck
That's a
you wear.
fact.
Don't be wearing no
That's a
see-through
fact.
bras and shit.
Just start rubbing my back for no reason.
Yeah, or come home extra happy. Like, what the fuck you extra happy for?
Yeah.
Not that you can't be happy, but you know what I mean.
Toxic.
Did I read this correctly?
I mean,
it's
what it say? What it
it's
say?
crazy how someone can just give you head and then go back to their little family.
Wait, read that shit again.
It's crazy how someone can just give you head and then go back to their little family.
That shit true story, yo.
Definitely true story.
That shit true story, yo. I'm not going to say the person name, yo.
Say
all
the
I
name.
know is that I was
choosing violence.
told this story over the phone. Shorty lived upstairs. Shorty went to the laundromat downstairs. Son, I ain't saying no names, nigga. I ain't breaking up no happy homes, no families. Shorty went downstairs.
That's toxic.
And to supposedly do laundry, but she didn't do no laundry. Matter of fact, the only thing she was washing and drying was that dick, nigga.
Not washing and drying
She
that
did
dick.
that shit on rinse and repeat,
That's
nigga.
That's funny. That's funny.
No.
That's funny.
Nigga, and then went back upstairs to her family.
That shit is funny, but it's not funny. Like,
I couldn't believe that story when I heard it. I'm not saying ooh. I ain't saying
That's a
ooh.
believable
But that's
story.
a true
It is.
story
It
if
is
I
a
ever heard
believable-
one.
yeah.
If I ever heard one.
Yo, hell yeah, that's oh shit. Damn, that caught me off guard.
I've seen girls ignore texts and calls from their baby daddies as they were sucking dick. This is real crucial shit out in these streets. This is nasty and dangerous and vigorous.
I don't even know how people do
and
that.
vigorous.
I can't even keep up with my own lives. Like, I can't.
Kissing.
Woo! BJ.
Even worse than that, they go home and kiss their husband.
I could never.
Kim, I told y'all back in like 05 though. That wasn't my boss.
He also told y'all suck it or not. What was that around 07?
You know what's funny and what's relatable to that though? You know how they say with that whole double life shit, like a lot of people really be thinking they slick with the double life, but we be knowing. Like we be knowing. Just to let you know.
I let her rock because
Exactly,
niggas,
like
niggas
you-
be out here having whole marriages and shit. Like you know what I mean?
niggas do
suck,
be foul
suck a
too.
little dick, go back to your family. You be
Yeah,
alright.
niggas do be foul too. You know, I ain't a woman basher, so yeah, we gonna play both sides.
Have
These
y'all
niggas be
done
out here
that?
Foul too.
Have you done that before?
Don't what?
Suck a little
Like,
dick, went back to your family.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Have I sucked a little dick and went back to my family? Have I sucked
like
some
that.
dick?
Not like
no,
that.
I've never done that.
Not like that.
No, I don't think I've ever done that in my lifetime. What have I given head and went back to messing with the girls?
Don't ever heard one.
You you gave a
double life.
a chick head and
All right, so no,
back to your relationship.
No, first off, I've never made a girl my girlfriend, and if I felt I was gonna cheat on her, if I felt like I was capable of cheating on her, then I never made a girl my girlfriend. Cause I never wanted to do that. So any girl that I made,
BJ said bullshit.
nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That was a sneeze. That was a sneeze cough.
What was the first episode? That's when I met.
That's real true. That's what? That's real true. I wouldn't make her my girl if I felt like I was gonna cheat on her. I say yeah.
Oh man.
DJ, go ahead.
Alright, my toxic but true says men will make time for your pussy. I don't want to get too X-rated, but not for you as a person.
Yo.
I like that one. I'm gonna say it one more time. He said, "Men will make time for your pussy, but not you, not for you as a person."
And why is that, men?
And that's a real toxic.
And why is that, men? And why is that? Please.
So I got the answer to that.
Yeah,
you
please.
want,
I need some insight. I need some male insight on this.
Because it's one of two things, right? And here's what I believe. If a nigga is genuinely interested in you, he will make time for both, right? Definitely any nigga's always gonna make time for the pussy, right? But to make time for you as a person, like to actually get to know you, invest in time, like going out with you, times of y'all just being intimate and just chilling in the crib and shit like that. If a nigga really wants you, he gonna take that time to get to know you. If you just a fuck, or if we said earlier, if you just for fun, a nigga's not investing in you as a person.
Yeah, that's what I was
He's investing in you as in a pussy ball.
But some people are for fun, some people, so why should you invest in a person's personality or getting to know them if you know they was for fun?
Well, I would say pose that question to the person who wants to get known. Because my whole thing is like, why would you want this nigga to open up that part of you if he has no interest in exploring that? So you don't want a nigga to like, you know, if it's just fucking, you don't want a nigga, if y'all just fucking, to take you out to dinner or do type of romance shit. Because then that's going to open you up more. Y'all going to get to know each other more and it's going to fall deeper. If he has no real intentions of taking that nowhere, then he's leading you astray. So I say don't even open that door up if you don't have no intentions of doing that.
But a lot of times we really don't know. Like we think, like I said earlier, we think it's a for life thing. We think it's a serious thing. But then it's like, I never hear from you until the day you want to pull up. Then it's like, all right.
I mean, those are the signs.
How did the relationship develop? Has it been an always, oh, you come over, dick on your forehead, you go home type of situation? Because if that's the situation you've allowed to happen, then you let him think that it's okay for this to be the situation, and he doesn't expect nothing more than that.
But why do we keep making this seem like
men,
like men? Why do we try to make it always seem like, oh, the girl's the victim? Some girls don't want to be in a relationship.
Listen,
some girls don't like y'all niggas. They just want sex because they're not gay, so they want dick and they using it like that. Sometimes the guy, you're just the fun. Like people get that misconstrued too. Like, oh, well, guys only make time. Maybe that girl only wanted time to have sex with you. She don't want to get to know you. Maybe she want to get up and go to work and then not be attached to nobody.
I feel like a girl wants to be single until she comes across the nigga that she actually wants. Cause all that shit, like it's for guys and girls. Sometimes that theory or that message, that shit just goes out the window when they feel like, this is some potential work right here. So that shit can change. That's why it's like when a girl tells you that, I wouldn't even take that. I'm not gonna say 100. I'm not gonna say it's a lie. I'm gonna say it may be the truth for you. Like she's single for you, right? Like that's not the way she's trying to take with you. Let it be somebody else, maybe somebody better, somebody that offers more. It's a completely different story. So on that note, as we got off that boat, because RB, you seem like you know a lot. Like you feel me? Like you got a lot inside your forum. Or did I say it right? Yeah. It was another word I was going for when I said your forum. But when I thought about it, I kind of like it now because it's like forum, like
just always make it up.
Like forehead and cortex. I'm mixing words. It's forum. You got a lot in your forum.
Okay. RB.
So we want to get the. Thank you. You see how I connected the dots in your forum, right? So
in your forum.
We want to know what's on your forum.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about you, what you do, what your podcast is about.
Jesus. Okay. So all right. So let's start off with me personally first. You know, I'm an educator. Number one.
Good.
Yeah. Number two, I'm a very intense recording artist when it comes to the type of stuff that I want to portray and the type of things that I want to like do as far as my music is concerned. So
can you drop that ad on that since you're gonna be talking about music on YouTube? Like, what's the ad on that?
Of course. Make sure you go to www.rbkingdom.live. Make sure you follow me at Punchlines with a Z, the letter R, the letter B, real easy. I just dropped a single called Hunter Hunter. The video is coming soon. Like, I'm really getting on some cinematic shit. And I just came back from Vegas a few months ago, and we shot a video out there. Me and my people from the Smoking Words podcast. So, you know what I mean? I'm doing that. I'm doing, you know what I mean, Punchline Punch. But I see you was on your Punchline Punch shit today. You know what I mean?
Yes, I made my own concoction.
He made his extra strong concoction.
I would say it is quite tasty.
Might have a job for you in the future.
Thank you. I think I want to call it a fruit melody for now. It's untitled.
Don't let his head bigger than what it is.
Yo, haters in the rear.
Yeah, definitely. I'm surprised you didn't even say nothing about my intro.
Held it down, trying to behave today.
But I'm in the midst of legitimizing that and kind of going into the areas where you see the Wet Willies, where you see the Fat Tuesdays. Nah,
that's
there need to be a Punchline Punch out there. So that's the type of venture that I'm on. And
and just to hop on that, Punchline Punch was actually featured in the first episode. So now you get to see my dude behind it, feel me? That was the Punchline Punch that had us smacked, feel me?
That's a fact.
It's a good night.
So I'm doing a whole bunch of things. I'm getting into events. I'm getting into, a little bit of acting, being a little extra hand in and letting people see that, I can do other things besides that. I'm working with y'all. I'm helping other podcasts, of course, be sponsored by Punchline Punch. So it's like a whole bunch that
you got a combination of things.
Yeah, that I'm really working on when it comes to 2022, money 22. Thank you. Let's get it right. But when it comes to the Smoking Words podcast, all right. So let's get to the nitty gritty. It's all about the finest Chiba right here. My boy Baymac was rolling it the whole time. The finest Chiba.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
I seen a video today that I meant to send to this nigga BJ on the gram because it is him. It said when your smoker friend goes to new places and nigga said, this is nice. Hey, you can smoke in here? Nigga said,
that was literally the first question I got today.
Yo, then the next clip was, ooh, girl, you really put it on me. Yo, you can smoke in here? They said the nigga after every situation goes, ooh, you can smoke in here? Like, that's BJ. If you can smoke in here, was a person,
Don't invite me if I can't smoke. There's no need of me going.
If I was scared you wasn't going to show up today.
If we can smoke in here, it'll be smoky.
Wait. All right, so I got a little something for you, right? Since we on the same playing field here, right? We smoke dogs. This is what we do.
Dog.
Let me ask you a couple smoking questions, though, right?
All right, go ahead.
All right. For one, what is the most weirdest place you would consider you roll the L and smoke the L at? Like
the weirdest
weirdest place. Like somewhere you'd be like, oh hell nah, I ain't supposed to be smoking here.
You want from experience or just like off the top of my head where I would think
off the top of your head?
Off the top of your head.
Shit, I don't know. Damn. I done seen people roll up like mad different places. You know, be a weird ass place. In the delivery room.
Imagine.
You did that?
You did that?
This nigga, what?
I saw a lot of people like, wait.
You dirty dog. You did that?
I mean, it is stressful, right?
Goddamn dog.
You know I did.
You dirty hospital dog.
Like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Good, right?
Yo, Danny, it'd be weird if I asked the nigga where you come, right?
Oh my God.
I like that.
Shout out to Euphoria.
Because we're venturing more into different types of questions like that when it comes to season 3 of the podcast. We actually shooting in a few days. First episode of season 3 for the Smoking Words podcast.
All right.
Yeah. So we approaching things a little bit different. Still gonna have our Reggie news, still gonna have our loud news, but it's becoming more of like the versus season. It's kind of like this or that. So an example would be new plugs versus old plugs.
Oh.
Okay. How do you treat them? What's your new relationship with them?
Like you talking about the outlets, like as far as in like the core
your dealer that you cop from. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking about plugs?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was making it known for my people out there, just in case niggas wasn't well equipped on the lingo. Feel me? From the streets on the plug. So I was making sure my niggas knew.
Sure they knew.
Yeah.
All the niggas, make sure all his niggas knew.
I got a question for you, RB.
His niggas.
I feel like it's the final question.
No, I have a question.
Oh shit, you should ask your question before I ask my final question.
Yeah, because we know you like to make a dramatic exit.
Go ahead.
So you said you were an educator. I just wanted to know what kind of things do you like to educate people on? Did I say a topic? Did I say a question? Oh, okay.
I like to educate people on the proper uses and misuses of recreational marijuana.
That's important.
When it comes to something that's a lot more safe, you know, I'm instructing things about dance. I'm instructing things about, you know, the core subjects. I'm instructing things about performing arts and music video production and things like that. So it's a very tight-knit area of expertise that I kind of focus on, but you know, it can reach so many people at once.
I like that you said you educate people on how to use weed and stuff. Is that what you called it? What do you call it? Recreational
marijuana.
Recreational marijuana.
That's basically where the podcast started from. I wanted to, it was so many people just not really breaking the rules because there are no real rules when it comes to hanging out socially. It's kind of like unspoken agreements. So when it came to just people just not being considerate of how other people may feel when it comes to this leaf, this grass, this is minute, have the courtesy to at least bring something with you if you always come in to smoke with somebody and you ain't got shit and you know that they got. Have the decency to maybe not include somebody on a blunt who wasn't there the first time and who the blunt is initially with. That person doesn't know the extra person that you bring in. Don't invite yourself. Shit like that. We the kids. Yeah.
So,
and it's also important to know too, because I feel like there's a lot of misuse of marijuana anyway. Because some people abuse it. They really do. So I think that's very abuse.
What's abuse of marijuana?
Abuse of marijuana. Some people are zombies. Some people are literally they look like zombies, they act like zombies. It's alright to smoke all the time, that's fine, but do what you gotta do.
Be productive.
Yeah.
I think they were just non-productive people already, and then the weed just did nothing but give them a fake excuse.
Exactly.
And it doesn't do you any favors when you consume weed like that. So it's just you gonna wake up every day knowing that you ain't got shit to do but stay in the crib all day, but you gotta smoke. No, the fuck you don't. You gotta get up off your ass and get to the bag.
Or you use it to help you use it to help you heal instead of fully healing. So, marijuana don't help all your problems.
Won't have nothing, $1, no nothing, and we'll find out how to smoke all day. People smoke more than the person that actually got enough money to buy weed. I bet you.
So, final question. Valentine's Day is around the corner. When I say around the corner, it's curve my hand, around the corner. How many Valentine's invitations have you received as far as Be My Valentine, and how many have you curved?
I don't think that's a thing for me.
Never?
Not getting axed or not curving. We need you to be specific.
Axed or curving. Usually I'm the one, making moves out there. But I will say,
we don't know what making moves out there in a second.
Usually I'm the one doing the courting. I'm the one doing the
asking.
You know what I mean?
So how many people have you asked to be your Valentine?
How many people have I asked to be my Valentine?
When a nigga repeats the question, you only heard the question, nigga.
Not this year, but in life.
In life?
Yeah, in life.
People I asked to be my Valentine.
I stopped asking after 2016.
So what happened in 2016? Had a funny Valentine?
2016, I ain't have to ask no more.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Oh well.
So
That's when the locks started to come? Because that's what it sounded like. Like, that's when the locks started to unfold. Like, are you saying this when you stepping into your final form, sir? Is this when you stepping into your final form, sir?
yeah, exactly.
The power's in my head.
But shit,
power of the
man,
sun.
I used to get shitted on for Valentine's Day. One time, this chick was just like, yeah, and then she ain't show up, and then
Oh damn.
all I had to do was look on Facebook.
Damn.
Oh,
And
this
wait,
is
you saw
Facebook
some other
days.
flowers, some other gifts.
I saw a whole.
Some would say not that long ago.
Oh.
It was a
If you
whole.
just said MySpace, I would have gave it, that was centuries ago. But Facebook, some would say not that long
MySpace
ago.
was lit. I missed it.
It was
They
a
need to
whole
make
nother
Instagram like
situation. I
MySpace.
was just like, nah.
So
Alright.
how many times have you ever been asked to be somebody's Valentine? Or how many times have you asked somebody to be their Valentine? Or they be yours? How did you ask?
I didn't know we was flipping the questions
Well, now that you
on
know.
each other. Well, what was your question again?
Now you acting like him. You heard him. You asked the question. It's nothing in
And
there. Wait, why am I still?
What was your question
You
again?
was always the first. You know what?
What was your? He don't have the question again.
Have you ever been a funny Valentine, motherfucker?
A funny Valentine.
A funny Valentine?
Yeah.
I think it's funny. I think I only asked 4 times.
Damn, that's a lot.
Like, I mean, is this a real question? Like, you know how old niggas are. Like, do we really know how many times we done asked somebody out for Valentine's Day? You gotta
He
really
said 4.
You gotta really
I
think
thought
about
you said
middle
1.
school, high school.
So when I said 4,
adult life.
so when I said 4, I reverted right back to my middle school and like high school. Because in adult life, I'm not asking you to be my Valentine. That's cute. But it's like if we dealing with each other, then I'd be like, yo, I would say let's go do this.
Facts.
But
That's technically
I would treat you. I would say I would treat you as my Valentine.
Bitch, you my Valentine. Bitch, you my Valentine.
I would say treat you. I would say I would treat you as my Valentine versus I would actually be my Valentine. Now it's some cute shit, but the only times I can remember like doing that is like when I was in middle school.
Facts.
And even in middle school, a nigga was creative. Like I was trying to find songs that matched fucking cars that matched my outfits and shit. I was. Whatevs.
Middle school. You just brought back some memories. Somebody got it.
Nah, niggas gotta go. I thought you were gonna go. Fucking the beginning story of a simp.
Oh my God, nah.
I think somebody got me a Chris Brown album in middle school for Valentine's Day. I've never asked
That's
anybody.
love. Cause I ain't gonna front that album. Did come out around
But,
Valentine's Day.
I
That
mean,
album was
Dudes you
fire.
done curved for Valentine's Day. When they just like,
Why y'all did this to me? No, look,
Many?
not to sound crazy, but you know, I feel like somebody asks every year. I'm just like,
not this time.
obviously not for a while. Between 2010 and 2016, I was active, so before and after that. I mean, well, let me not even say that because while I was in a relationship, I still was getting asked. Which is horrible anyway.
Toxic but true.
I didn't say yeah.
I said toxic but true.
They don't care. They don't care if you're in a relationship. They don't care if you're pregnant. Because I've seen so many people talk to pregnant women. It's not even
I
funny.
got a boyfriend, so you can't have dates on Valentine's Day? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's control. You need to get out of that toxic situation, mama.
They will sell it. Oh my God.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Niggas be crazy.
Yeah.
That was our experience rolling with, AKA Iron Spark, AKA.
Whoa.
He
Let me do my own outro, bro.
Nah,
Yo, you already know who you've been
I remember
rolling
the
with.
Spliffendor.
You already know who you've been rolling with. You've been rolling with your boy
Say
RBK,
what I do.
aka Mr. Spliffendor, aka Tony Spark, aka Smoke, host of the Smoking Words podcast, consultant with the Rolling with Friends podcast, family of the whole team. You already know the vibes.
Are you still rapping? Yeah, nigga, and rolling.
And I'm about to go get to the back and smoke it.
The following is an MTV Cribs special presentation.
MTV Cribs. Oh, how did you find me? Come in. Let me just shut that in there for you. All right, so you see here, I got my coat hanger, right? And this is apartment style. I ain't doing house style no more. I'm doing apartment style for my Brooklyn niggas. We got the coat hanger right there. This was the first marijuana leaf I smoked. The first. This was the second marijuana leaf I smoked. For my family. And this was for the first potent edible psychedelic I took, which was tonight before you came. So cheers, MTV Cribs. Follow me. You know, I'm sure people say this all the time, but this may be my best part of the house, right, of the apartment. Good vibes as soon as you enter the kitchen. And the blades, oh, I love the blades. I call this my piece of Caesar. My piece of Caesar. It's my cutter right here, right? Only for pizza, but if you need to make 8 out of 1, you take this in the streets with you. And you women, this is for you. So yeah, you know, coloring and everything. The fire escape, a fire escape, which you're not supposed to smoke out of, sir. That's what you're not supposed to do. We have a fire escape, but you're not supposed to do that stuff. Let's move on. Let's move on. Here you have my living room, which seems to be occupied at the moment. But I chose this because I needed a real forest feeling in my life. You know, everybody's always saying, "Oh, you're an animal. So I needed a real forest feeling in the living room where I could just feel like I'm amongst my own. A bookshelf, because who would I be without a bookshelf, right? As you can follow me into one of the bedrooms, and I say one of the bedrooms, like I said, I like the real forest, but I want to feel like, give me a real foreign woman in the jungle. I want to be in a forest, but give me a real foreign woman in the jungle. Come with the flat screen, follow me. You know, we got the bathroom right here. You can go in there and check that out. I had to be comedic about it. Note to self, let that shit go. Hope that's some motivation when you're taking that number 2. And for this next one, you know, I be constantly saying that niggas is not on my wave, feel me? Surf too hard, fuck around, drown, off this wave. So I wanted something that inspired that. I needed some art that inspired that. And I think you will find the colors floral, and they inspire that. And MTV Cribs, you stepped into my kitchen, you stepped into my hall, you stepped into my living room, you stepped into my room, and now we having a ball. This is your boy Christopher Moy, and this is MTV Cribs, rolling with friends edition. Enjoy.
Home of toxic but true. Current events that make you want to get bent. So with that being said, let them dig in the jar, Medina. Let's see what
current events that make you want to get bent.
Current events.
Then
out
can you
the window.
Can you get it? Okay.
Smoking out the window.
Cause my whole head was up.
Yeah.
You want?
What?
I'm trying to.
I'm reading
the game at.
You look like you copy and paste or something.
No, I'm not.
They don't play or read the room.
Wait.
Read the room. Alright,
Toxic but true.
Toxic but true. I fake Miss Trump as the president.
Oh! Yo, this nigga, whoever wrote that, I feel like somebody perfectly put that on
I
this
know
nigga.
that wasn't you.
Because
That's not
it wasn't me. It was all the way on this nigga.
Yeah.
All the way on this nigga.
That's perfect though.
That's
What
hot.
you gotta say about
I
that?
don't fake Miss Trump as a president.
Nah,
That was
niggas
hilarious. That was my guy. That was my guy.
What?
And what? You hate? Wait.
I'm
You
just
have
saying.
Trump haters in here?
Yes, I hate Trump.
Why did you hate Trump?
I hate
Why?
him.
He didn't have beef with us.
He had beef forever.
Now,
Do you remember when the nigga was debating Joe Biden last time and the nigga said, he said, "Hey Joe, it ain't my fault. It came from China."
He's in his own comedy movie in my mind. Like, how could you not miss this nigga? What did Trump do to niggas?
I got you. When you pushing ignorance, hate, and racism on TV,
That's the whole America. What did he say?
What he say?
The whole America.
All right, bro. You want me to pull up Jim? All right.
Yes, please,
Alright, Donald Trump one time had said people have died like they never have died before.
And you know!
That's funny.
Yo!
But you guys like Biden?
No.
No Byron?
But
Byron?
Y'all know Byron? Hold on. Why is it if But why is it
What you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
Joe Byron. Hey, yo, Byron, fuck your life.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.